So what I do is I get out of bed and I go outside, and if it's a bright, clear day, and
Every time I watch Huberman, something in my daily routine always changes. It could be my sleep schedule, water intake, sunlight, doesn't really matter what it is, it's always something. In this video, I'm gonna put it to the test and actually see what happens when you do the exact opposite what Huberman says. So it's gonna be a fun little experiment. Now don't forget to hit that subscribe button before we get into the video. It's completely for free and you can just change your mind whenever you want. Let's dive into the video and I hope you guys enjoy. So Andrew starts by waking up between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. in the morning, and he doesn't even use an alarm. So we start by not waking up at all. I'm joking, but we set an alarm at 7 a.m. So Andrew starts by waking up between 5:30 and 6 a.m. in the morning, and he doesn't use an alarm. The second thing he does is that he hydrates, so drinking 2 liters of water with salt and lemon, and this is supposed to help with hunger and helps in balancing electrolytes and hydrates the body, potentially reducing water retention. So what we do is that we just drink coffee right away because we are a Viking. Are we gonna die? Yes, probably, but it's worth it.
To be honest, I feel great. I feel no crash, I feel my goals are still aligned. I feel more energized, to be honest. Not stressed, but more up and going. I'm not gonna get used to this, but his productivity routine is not over yet. I've got more things on the list. So yeah, let's keep drinking this, I think.
Now the third thing Huberman suggests is yoga Nidra. And what? And this is supposed to help reduce cortisol and recharge your dopamine bank. And it's some kind of meditation. So instead of doing this, we just sit here and stare at this wall right here.
I think we jump into the next thing.
I have my cheat sheet here on the phone. Oh, I forgot. So before jumping into Hube's next task, I'm gonna eat. Huberman usually says that you should fast until... Oh wait, I'm gonna read this. So I'm gonna create a bowl of some cereal and milk and plug in the AirPods and listen to Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue. And for the fourth thing our guy Huberman does is sunlight exposure within an hour upon wakening, because this increases early day cortisol release and prepare the body for sleep later that day. So instead of this, we'll go into my room and sit in the dark for 2 to 10 minutes. I actually feel kinda energized. The only thing I feel is the urge to get back to my computer and work.
Where did bro go?
But for now, we're gonna lay here in the dark, in the cold, with my clothes on, and just stare into the ceiling in the dark, because that's what we do. So the fifth thing Huberman says you should do for a productive day is cold exposure. Yeah, you guessed it. We're showering hot as hell. But I do want to say that I like cold showers very much, and they do benefit you a lot. It enhances your mood, makes you more alert, and increase your energy and focus. And I've tried all of these different types of morning routines out there, and all of these steps are good. But the meaning of this video is that there is people out there who eat junk and sleep 4 to 5 hours a day and still manage to build $100 million company. And truth to be told, America was built on bacon, junk food, poor sleep, and no safety. Missing a cold shower will not matter in your case. Now the sixth thing on the list is actually strength training, or follow Hubie's strength protocol. Sunday he does endurance training, and Monday he does legs. Tuesday hot, cold cycling. Wednesday torso, push-pull. Thursday high effort and short cardio, and Friday high intensity interval training. Now I love the gym and strength training, but instead I'm just gonna work on the business instead. If you are not aware of who I am or what I do yet, my name is Nikon, middle name is Alex. I'm a Swedish agency owner and YouTuber who helped med spas and chiropractor grow their businesses. I run it along with my brother, and you could say we are the next Tape Brothers. I could say, yeah, the Majstorovic. The Majstorovic i breda pjeda. Now the seventh thing on the list is breaking the fast with 0 carbs, and you know exactly what we're doing. Yes sir, Greek yogurt and protein powder, the healthiest and best breakfast in the whole world. Now the clock is almost 5 p.m, so we haven't eaten anything since the cereal, so you could say that this is my fast breaker.
And yeah, all of this is just to stay sharp eventually, like not eating any carbs. When you eat carbs, the blood from your brain goes to your gut, and that's digesting, and you get like brain fog or whatever you call it.
Now Huberman usually eats a low carb meal with meat and vegetables, but may add carbs after an intense workout. Now we haven't had a workout, or have we been fasting, so this is a little break from all the work. And to be honest, I feel kind of sharp. And you've probably heard about the breakfast is the most important meal of the day thing. And did you know that eating breakfast does not boost your metabolism? Yes, it's a lie. Some people claim that eating breakfast kickstarts the metabolism, but this is a myth. These people are referring to the thermic effect of food, which is the increase in calories burned that occurs after you eat. However, what matters for metabolism is the total amount of food consumed throughout the day. It makes no difference at which times or how often you eat. Simple as that. But this was needed. Too good.
It's time for the number eight thing on the productivity list. Now the eighth thing on the list is evening cardio, and Huberman also says that this is better than weight training in the evening, but he also states that it's important that you do whatever you feel comfortable with doing. But overall, I like cardio, so let's just get some steps in, shall we?
So I'm currently back from the walk, and for dinner now, Huberman suggests that you eat 2 to 4 hours before bedtime, because eating carbs for replenish the glycogen levels and help with sleep, and avoiding eating too much meat before bed to avoid long gastric clearance. So not much protein, and I'll eat a lot of carbs, essentially. And yes, you guessed it, we are not gonna eat at all, because we have already devoured all our meals throughout this day. And I also want to say that there's a shift happening in the personal development gurus out there. They suddenly understand that having a long morning routine or strict schedules on how you should go about your day isn't important as long as you do what you need to do. Like following your dreams relentlessly. You don't have time to constantly be thinking about how your morning should look like, or what clothes to wear, or what will benefit you more. To be honest, this whole space of young entrepreneurs needs to stop listening so much to the gurus, especially the fake ones, and stop feeling so much, this doesn't feel right or wrong. Just be quiet and do the work. Now before I yap a hole in your head, it's time to set the mood, which brings us to the last step of Hube's productivity protocol.
And that is dimming the lights, setting the mood, and Hubes always likes to read this last thing he does when he goes to sleep. So instead of doing that, I think we are just gonna dim the lights and watch some YouTube with no glasses on.
Now, having a top-notch morning routine or day routine is good to an extent. It's when you miss something and feel dreadful, it becomes harmful. And how are you supposed to build an imperium or empire if you have to do 6 tasks before even doing your real work? Like the work that gives you money, the work that moves you forward. And these past few weeks I've been waking up, sitting down, writing out my goals for the day, and then just working. Opening the computer and work. Nothing else. I eat when I get hungry, I sleep when I'm tired. And stop being so touchy and feely of how you feel about certain things, like, oh no, I need to have my 2-hour morning routine tomorrow or else my day will be shit. I think the most important thing you should focus on is not waking up with stress and not waking up feeling happy towards life when waking up. These are like the core things you should be looking at before even thinking of meditating or having a cold shower. Your mental state is much more important than what you do at what times. So just cut out all the noise and do whatever makes you happy. Puts money in your pocket and that drives you towards your goals. And remember that Alex Hermosi and Huberman is talking about these things now. When they were at your age, they probably woke up with hangovers every week or ate crap food or junk. I don't think Huberman had this productivity protocol when he was young, and he is where he is today. And Alex Hermosi did not have an amazing morning routine when he was young, and he is here where he is today. As in for E-Man, and all of these gurus, they're putting out these videos for you to consume, buy their course, and put money in their pocket. And that's all there is to it. So yeah, that's the finishing, what do you call it? Voiceover?